my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the play.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. Rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all.
They got my star, always tearing what I'm wearing. I think they're going too
A
far.
girl named Carol follows Daryl every. This Mr. Nasty Jockin' Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying 'cause I'm on TV. They even bother my
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Arrowhead. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Down to the 10. And he will score! Better than Taylor. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, and he was looking for there. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Austin brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's out wide to Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it and it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Steeler first down.
19 light. Come on.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
60 Bison. Go.
Back to the air one more time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Cowboys.
Benson, not much there, maybe a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Benson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Mahomes now on second down. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And Down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side. In the hands of Hill. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Scotty Miller deep to return. That is fielded at the 13. And he's not going to get anything out of this when they force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 39 yards.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging from the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both their coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there.
Now give up the middle expensive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Back to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Austin brought in motion. Moving to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. That is George Karlaftis. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not. But this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Third and goal.
Mustang 19. 60 Vikings, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow, yellow. Go on, Eddie.
A run with Caleb. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Return.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Arnold Evacati. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run here with Taylor. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got it. Ready?
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
70 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
That's another Steelers.
14 yards on the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
Okay,
At the
ready?
very least, got to come away with some points.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Into space at the 45. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Easy.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style. with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 21, Steelers 14. Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Miller now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for
Both
Kansas
teams
City.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Miller now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Austin brought in motion. They'll look to throw. Push down to his left. He's to the 15. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
That is caught, and he's in. Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Yellow.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
21. Harrison Butker in a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Miller now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one incomplete. Good job. And Spook there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
First down, the Steelers.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Second down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ooh, a good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Good throw, caught by the tight end, Gray.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. to the air once more. It's Mahomes. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. George Karlaftis. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Oh, 15.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And left side, it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Smith to return it, and he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Going to fire quickly to Worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And it's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'll do it for you.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6. Now, Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
To go.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Here's Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in left side by Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down.
Buffalo AC, 19, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Warren. He skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. 60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll run. He will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for Kansas City.
Mahomes. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Yellow. 180. Hey, color. Hey, rip lift.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Hey, 15. Hey, 15.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. Right back to the air from... Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.